Welcome to the lesson on histograms. This should be a pretty good review for you. You've done histograms in the past, and Miss Lib did the introduction to our histograms with you yesterday. So we're going to be working on just reading histograms. It's just looking at the histogram and seeing what's going on, then answering a question by figuring out what it wants you to do and what you're given. Okay, so this is a histogram for the distance driven for each vehicle at Nam's gas station. Okay, so if we look down here, this is the distance in thousands of kilometers. It's how far each one of these cars have gone. So every car in this box has gone between 0 and 50. Here is between 50 and 100,000. Here between 100 and 150,000, and so on. And if you go up this way, these are how many cars have done it. So this box, every car in this box has gone between 0 and 50,000 kilometers, and there is 3 of them. So we could use, whoa, I'm not drawn very good here. 3. This one has 4 of them. Switched mouse, and it's hard to draw. And this one has 5. This one has 6. This one has 3. These drawings are awful. But you hear what I'm saying. This has 2. Okay, so you get the idea, even though this mouse is not working very well. It says, how many vehicles have been driven less than 200 kilometers? Well, 200 kilometers, let's get a different color. Let's get green. Less than 200. 200 is right here. Ooh, Rory's going to be all over me for making bad straight lines. So 200. How many are less than this? Well, there's 6 here. 5 more. There's 11. 4 more. 15. And 3 more. 18. So 18 of them are 200 or more. And that's the answer to the question. So just see what you have given to you and answer the question based on what's been given to you. Okay, look at another one of these. Okay, guests in each hostel room. So we're going to look at this, and this chart is telling you the number of guests. So in this room, 0 to 3 people. 4 to 7 in these rooms, 8 to 11 people, 12 to 15, 16 to 19, and 20 to 23. I wouldn't want to stay in any of these rooms. Too many people. A little crowded. A little weird. Okay, anyways, if you look up and you see the number of hotel rooms that have these circumstances. So if you want to see how many rooms have 0 to 3, well, 3 of them. How many have 4 to 7? Well, 5 of them. How many have 8 to 11? 8 of them. Oh, that was pretty good looking 8. How many have 12 to 15? 6. How many have 16 to 19? 2 and 1, 20 to 23. Okay, so we know what's going on this chart. So how many hotel rooms are there? So we want to know how many rooms there are. Well, there's 3 of these, 5 of these, 8 of these, 6 of these, 2 of these, and 1 of these. So we're going to add them up. 3 and 5 is 8. 8 more is 16. 16 and 6 is 22. 2 more gives you 24, and 1 more gives you 25. So all this one was asking is 25 rooms. I don't like these mice that we got from the classroom. This is one of the ones that was in my box of stuff in the back of the room. I don't like drawing with it. I like the one that was on my computer better. So we'll do that for the future. Okay, our last one of these says, the volume of water Hurley drank each day. Well, let's see how thirsty old Hurley was. So volume in liters. So this is how much water he drank. He drank between 0 and 1, between 1 and 2, between 2 and 3, and so on. So 1 and 2, there are 4 of those. 2 and 3, 5 of those. Oh, this is going to be an awesome looking 5. Between 3 and 4, my last 8 was good. That's crappy 8. Between 4 and 5, woo, 8. What the heck is that? Between 5 and 6, woo, you get 6. But you know what those numbers are because you heard me say them out loud. So it says, how many more days did old Hurley, let's get a different color here. Let's get some of this. Oops. Can't grab a mouse. This is crummy mouse. How many more days did Hurley drink between 4 and 5? So between 4 and 5, which was 8, and 1 and 2, which was 4. So he drank 8 this day and 4 on this day. How many more is 8 and 4? Well, the answer is 4. So that's what Hurley was up to. And if you have any questions on this lesson, problems are just doing exactly like this. You're going to have these same histograms, just they're going to ask you some slightly different questions, but the questions will be very similar to this. They'll ask you how many of something, or how many more, or how many less, or how many below this number, or how many above this number. All you got to do is go to the boxes and count. And these are the totals up top. And again, if you have questions, get a hold of me, Miss Lib, or Miss Wilkins. We are here to help you. And that is all.